365-day video challenge, day number 40. 40 videos. I've made 40 videos. This is George coming to you all the way live from the beautiful city of Berlin, Germany. And in today's video, in today's special number 40 video, I'm gonna announce my 90-day transformation, 90-day challenge, which is the no snooze, no fap, and 90-day exercise challenge. Going to the gym every fucking day for 90 days. Alright? To start this video off, I'm gonna talk about, before I start talking about my transformation or the transformation I want to do, I want to talk about the seasons of life. That's why I'm filming this video, because now, since we're really in the middle of summer, there's a lot going on, and people are being very distracted and need to focus on the main things, which are the seasons of life. So whenever you're contemplating and not sure what to do, focus on the seasons of life. So we have winter, we have spring, we have summer, and we have fall. Those are the obvious ones, obviously, yes. But what happens during that during that time? So that's the video. That's what I want to talk about today. What's actually happening during that time? And the mindset you should have to have, the mindset I have, or I recommend you also have, is like a farmer's mindset, a farmer's mentality. What does that mean? Farmer's mentality is like, in winter, you contemplate, you think about what crops you're gonna grow during the summertime. In winter, you think. You do some research, you rest, you plan. Mostly winter is for planning. Then you have spring. Spring comes. So during spring is where you test your different theories. Whatever it is, you test it during the springtime. As a farmer, you will hear about new seeds and new tractors and new information, and you're going to test it out. Spring is the best time to test it. So spring you only use for testing. Then comes the summer. Summer is only for execution. Summer, you should be working hard. You should be working 16 hours a day during summer. That's all. 16 hours a day. If you could work more, you should be working so much harder. Summer is execution. This is what so many people get wrong. They think that summer is a party time, but no, summer is the time where you work hard. Then you have fall. Fall is where, as a farmer, during the summer, you are harvesting, you are working hard, because during the summer the sun's out, lots going on. The insects are gonna come into your field and trying to eat and bite away all the vegetables and crops you have been growing. So during summer you have to work hard. You have to be you have to constantly keep on changing the ground and putting new seeds and watering your plants, and basically preparing the environment so that your crop can grow. Then during fall time, fall is a celebration. Yay! Hear that? That's for fall. Fall is the time when you actually reap your rewards, which you have been basically harvesting since winter. So during the fall time, that's when you can celebrate. During the fall time, that's, as a farmer, you're like, okay, during the winter, we were thinking of what crops to grow. During the spring, we were testing the crops we're going to grow. Then came summer, we were working hard, growing the crops, taking care of the nutrition, so that the area is good, the ground is fertilized. And during the fall, we harvest the crop and we sold it and we made a profit. That's what most people get wrong, is that during the winter, they'll be making plans. During the spring, they'll be working hard. That's like, oh, New Year's resolution. Okay, yeah, let's do the beginning of the year. However, during summertime, when they should be working hard, they're enjoying. They're going out, they're enjoying festivals, open air, and not really contributing to themselves. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm saying that you have to make your priorities straight. So there's always a time to smell the roses. The time is not now. We are currently having summer. So summer is the time where you should be working hard, pushing. Remember the seasons of life, because that's how it works. Imagine this scenario. You, as a farmer, in winter you had your idea, you want to start planting corn, whatever. In spring you're like, you checked out different type of corn seeds from different types of plantations. You're like, okay, I want to try this one. You test it until you figure out which one is good for you and your environment. Then in the summer you stick to that what you figured out during the spring and harness it and work on it, harvest it the entire time. That's what most people don't do. Because in summer they'll be celebrating, they'll be enjoying, which is good. But you should only do it in fall. You should do not do that in summer. Summer is for celebrating and harvesting, and no, summer is for working hard, and fall is for celebrating and harvesting and just reaping the benefits of what you have been growing the entire time. So this tip you should take to your grave. Remember the seasons of life and build your life, your year around the seasons of life. Do not follow the hype as in if summer everyone's going this way, everyone's going that way, everyone's doing this, everyone's doing that, everyone's traveling. Good for them. Focus on you. Focus on the seasons of life. Because what usually happens with most people is that they are the farmer that at the end of the year, well, by the time the next winter comes, because if you would have done it properly, if you would have thought of a crop, let's say corn, if you would have planted corn during the summertime, working on it so that it grows, during the fall time, you'll be reaping your rewards, you'll be enjoying the profit you have made by harvesting and then selling the corn. But and then you have actually food on the table. But what most people do have it wrong is that they harvest and celebrate during the summertime. And when the fall comes, they don't have any profits. And they don't have any corn to sell. And then comes the winter. And then they starve to death. That's how it works. You have to be really careful when playing the game of life, because it's okay if you're, let's say, living with your parents and having everything provided for you. But once you're alone and you're going for it, remember the seasons of life. In winter, you think about the idea. In spring, you test different variations of your idea. You're like, I have a hypothesis. And in spring, you keep on testing it. You keep on, okay, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. And you find out what works. Okay, this one, okay, it goes like there. You have to tweak it, see how it goes. Then during by summer, you should have already a plan of execution. And summer, out of the 24 hours, you should be working minimum 16 hours. Working as in on your project, on your task, on your habits, on your processes, on your routine. Whatever you have to be working on, whatever it is you set for 2015, you have to be working on it during the summer. Then, during the fall time, before the winter, that's when you harvest whatever it is you've been working out the entire time, as in your rewards. So if you've been working hard, let's say in winter, you decided to start, your New Year's resolution was, I want to lose weight. But it didn't turn out that well because you didn't plan properly. So imagine this situation. So in winter, you say, I want to lose weight for next year. Alright? This year I want to focus on. So your reward should be just before the next year. People want the reward too fast. People want it like, as a farmer you have to wait. What happens if it rains and your crop gets damaged? What happens if there's a storm? However, if you prepare yourself, if you prepare for a rainy day, and if you basically think about the seasons of life, you would know that these stuff happen during this time of season, or the season of time, whatever you said, and so you could prevent it. So please do not forget this. Take this information to your grave. The seasons of life. So in winter, you think about your ideas. Winter is usually cold. You're inside. You're thinking. You're talking. You're discussing. In winter is where you plan. You're like, okay, I have dreams. I have ideas. I have visions. All right. Then during spring, you test those ideas, vision, and dream out. Test it. Okay, this might work. How about this, this, and that? No, it's not going to work because of this and this. Okay, then by summer, you should at least have a plan of what you're going to execute. And summer, just execute. Forget about going out. Forget about always celebrating. Forget about going to this and that. Summer is the time you'll be working hard focus on you. Do not follow the hype. Alright? This is one of those videos I want to make, and that I could, after 90 days, after the challenge is done, I want to look at this video and I'm going to see the progression that it has made since I uploaded, basically. So this is a very important video. Very, very important. Because now, thinking about the seasons of life, you could be like, George, what? Huh? You want to do now a 90-day transformation in the middle of summer, during the time where you have to be working? Yes, I do. Challenge accepted. Yeah? And so, yeah. So it's going to be a 90-day plan, transformation, whatever you want to call it. And it depends. It's going to focus on the 3 main areas. So it's going to be NoFap, no snooze, and exercise. So NoFap is going to be, instead of 30 days, it's going to be a 90-day NoFap challenge. 90 days. No nothing. No, not at all. Cut it out. Everything. NoFap. 90 days. See how that goes? Then comes the no snooze, the no snooze challenge. That's summer. It's a little bit different. It's mostly for getting up in the morning, executing whatever you have to do. No snooze challenge means that the moment you set your alarm, that's the date you're gonna have to get up, no matter what. And a good tip in doing this is, if you set your alarm instead of in your room, you set it in the living room or in another room, or if you're sleeping beside your phone, which is not a good thing, you should put it, let's say, on the table. So the moment you get up, the moment you wake up, you have to get up out of your bed and switch off the alarm. That's the whole point of no snooze, as in, you're not going to press the snooze button. Because what happens is that most people, when you wake up and you press the snooze button, that's basically that's the rhythm you want to be, basically. Well, that's the rhythm you are providing for the day. Groggy, no, I want to stay longer, compared to if you get up, and doesn't matter if you're tired, wake up, you splash water in your face and you're up, then you're officially up. But if you wake up and you look at your alarm clock and you snooze and you go to bed and you do that again, you're rewiring your brain to like, okay, no, it's okay, it's tired. And that's how you're going to start off the day. You're going to be very, very tired. You're not going to start off the day like this. You won't even be able to do your morning routine. So the no snooze challenge is that when your alarm rings, you're not going to press the snooze button. And so this is good timing, because it's also 3 challenges. So there's no FAP, no snooze, and the last one is the exercise challenge. The exercise one is that I want to start developing the habit. So I need a process, a routine, and a reward. And so this is going to be, once I start developing the habit, it's going to be for the 90 days of going to the gym every day. And since I'm developing the habit, my point is, yes, I know sometimes I won't, or sometimes I have muscle pain, but my point is to develop the habit. And so my Kaizen, the smallest step I have to take is to at least go to the gym. I don't have to even work out. The smallest step I'm going to take is going to the gym and with my sports bag. That's the smallest step. That's a Kaizen. Work on the small step. Don't focus on the big picture, because there's no point of looking at the fucking mountain when you still have fucking tens of thousands of steps to go. So focus on what's in front of you, and so focus on the the smallest step you could take. And this is from the Toyota company, which they focus. They did this very well in Japan. They called it the Kaizen theory. So focus on the smallest incremental step you can make into going forward, and the most smallest step would be, for me, with this habit, will be me putting on my gym clothes, going to the gym. I don't have to work out, but at least going to. And so once I'm there, of course I'm going to work out. So let's say if you want to, for someone else, it might be, okay, I just want to start running again. So if you want to develop a running habit, what you should do is, for the 90 days, you should basically say, okay, the smallest step you should take is like, I want to develop a running habit. The smallest step I'm going to take every day is, at least I have to run 30 seconds in front of the TV. Do that. Some people say, oh, 30 seconds, that's nothing. Yes, if you set your goals too high, you're not going to make it. If you set it too low, you're not going to even, it's going to be too easy for you. So you have to start with just like the gray area. So for me, let's say, for example, I would do just 30 seconds in front of the TV, just lifting just like this. 30 seconds. Do that every morning until the habit is basically developed. Because if you want to start running and you say, okay, I want to do a marathon by the end of the year, it's still a lot of work. That's fucking almost like 30K. That's a lot of work. And even if you run every day, you won't probably make it by the end of the year. So the smallest step you could do is like, okay, I want to run a marathon. I want to start running. What's the smallest step I could do? The smallest step is you could do, if you're really overweight, just jog in front of your TV. But if you can exercise, or you have exercised before, then just go for a 5-minute walk. That's a small. So 5-minute walk every morning. Every morning. Because after time, that 5-minute walk becomes boring. Then you're going to eventually walk for 6 minutes, then for 7 minutes, then for 8 minutes, then 9 minutes or 10 minutes. Then next thing you know, you have like an hour. Because you're working on the small steps. But these small steps, they add up. Let's focus on the Kaizen theory. So once I'm done with this is like the first video. I know it's pretty long, but it is for the 90-day transformation. And yeah, no fap, no sleep, no snooze, and exercise challenge. So it's mostly a shock, kind of like a shock therapy, so that to it's basically the tipping point. Yeah, for me will be the tipping point, and to make things happen. And so yeah, today's video, don't forget the seasons of life. We have winter, where you think about ideas. Then we have spring, where you test different variations of ideas. Then we have summer. Summer is the part where most people get wrong. Do not follow the hype. Summer, just do your thing and work, whatever it is, it is. So if you have the 5 main pillar, if it's health, if you want to, if your plan is basically to go to the gym more, summer you should be going to the gym every day, like 4 or 5 hours a day. I don't know if you want to become bodybuilder, that's your plan. Summer, 4 or 5 hours a day, working. That should be your main focus. Like your main focus, that's it. If for wealth, which is my pillar, summer is why I'm saying working hard, because with me, summer is for my business. So we have health. If it's health, you have to be exercising a lot during this summer. If it's wealth during the summer, you have to put the most hours, so that by fall you get all the rewards, the money, the new clients, new customers, people recognizing your business. That's why this summer, no this and that, no fun. That's why I'm making this official, and it's a long video, because eventually, after the summer, before winter, I can look back in this video and be like, yes, I fucking told you. So, what did that summer provide you? You did this, you went that, you partied there, you went drunk there, you took this drug, you did that, whatever. Yeah. How did that help you? How did that fucking help you? Exactly. That's why. This is one of those videos which I'm making later on, just to like show it at your face. Like, told you so. Alright? Then we have love relationships. So health, wealth, and in relationship, if that's your thing, summer, you should be approaching. You're doing maybe approaches 30, 40, 50 approaches a day during the summer. Only really approaching, working, because summer is the hardest, getting a lot of numbers, getting a lot of flows. And yeah, the same goes to happiness and spirituality. So don't forget the the 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, fall. Planning, idea testing, working hard, and reaping the rewards. Alright, this is George signing out, coming from the beautiful, beautiful city of Berlin, Germany. And yeah, that was 365-day video challenge, day number 40. Alright, see you next time.